This is one of those videos that's probably only going to appeal to me. I hardly ever get the chance to get photographs or video of my father because he's very camera shy. And with Google Glass, it's been wonderful because he will talk to me because I'm not holding a camera in his face, and it's very natural. And so I wanted to share this mostly with my family. Anybody else that wants to watch, as you probably know, my father is the genius behind building the cages out here. So it's a great opportunity to see how he goes about putting that together in his mind and then making it into the wonderful enclosures that these cats have. And then at the end of it is a little bit of video where I was helping Chris get ready for his cat chat show, making sure that he could connect with me on Google Hangouts. And while I was waiting, I found a bunch of letters that had come in from children thanking Big Cat Rescue for some stuff that we did. So I read the letters because they were really cute. So unless these are something that are of interest to you, you probably just want to go to the next video. Bye.
We're still in the where put all our junk, although we're going to get rid of it about everything. But anyway, one time we were talking about moving this container over where that other truck body that Victor got for us.
Right.
And I ain't so sure if that's a good spot or what may happen down the line. And somewhere through the night, something got me thinking about this container back here. And we'd have to pay to haul it over there. And I wonder if we did it backwards and hauled the truck body from over there over here, and the container sitting like this, with the truck body kind of like that, nose to nose with that wells up here in front of the two of them.
Right. And you have like a concrete pad in there, right?
We've got a lot of concrete that's going to waste back there. We could put up a roof across that, not attached to the truck body, just a
pole barn
thing. Yeah, sort of like that. It wouldn't look too bad. And I thought, well, I can't remember what the guy charges to move that shed out to the parking lot.
He was really reasonable, so I would hire him again.
And I thought, well, if we got him and we move one truck body, why not move them other 3 truck bodies? And we bring them back here, and we're going to get rid of that dump truck that's back there and clear just a little bit, and we can set them down out there too. And then make like I guess you call it a fake front.
Like the old Western stores.
Yeah, a fake town. We just put a siding thing on it. That would, okay, you don't even know the truck bodies now.
Oh, that'd be nice.
And the whole thing be out of sight back there. Because it's an area, even if you did build intern housing in the future, it'd be out in that big open field, wouldn't it?
Yes.
And we wouldn't be no further into the field than where the well tank sits in front of that container now.
I like that.
Towards them Australian pine trees. And all the girls are parking up by the house anyway. We tried to get them to use the pad, but they won't walk that far. So we could use it. And from over here, when you look over it, that container is not near as noticeable as when you're over yonder and look down the wall and see the 3 truck bodies plus the new one that Victor brought.
I like that idea a lot.
And we've got electric power over there. The water's right there by it. And other than the cost of having him tow the trailers over there, pretty cheap move to set it all up. And then we could tear down that shed.
Which shed?
The one that you kind of breathe easy when you walk through because it may fall on you, where we've been parking junk.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
That's a refuse sheet from the fireplace and scrap pile.
Yeah, that all works for me.
We got a lot of sheet metal roofing. I think we took it off of that barn. It was out there on the 10 acres. Back when we bought it, we could probably make like a pole barn roof out of that because it'd be high enough. Even though it's not pretty, you're not going to see much. You going here or somewhere else?
Actually, I wanted to talk to you about the Bearcat cages, if that's where you're headed.
We're heading over there. We've been fooling with that most of the day.
I think an awful lot of the stuff that is in those trailers could probably be dispensed with as well, because we're going to have to take it out to move it. That guy made us empty that shed before when we moved it.
There's some junk over there for sure.
Yeah, and like records that we have going back to the 90s. We don't need stuff that old any longer. So it might be a good opportunity to clean everything out. What I was thinking over here is I sent an email to Gail, and I haven't checked yet to see if she's responded, but Bean is so old he doesn't get up in the trees anymore like he used to. So Jamie and I were talking about putting him over there in the 2x4 cage that's been empty for so long, that triplex where Skip the Bobcat was. If we move him over there, then you guys would have this whole area. No.
Oh,
it's in the middle.
Buried up in here,
Yeah.
Okay.
Where the civet is.
Yeah, that'd be great. Because I think it was just a matter of time. If we're rebuilding this, we'd have to rebuild that because it's nothing but the bear cave. Yeah, we're just trying to get this one ready for either, I don't know if it's cougars or bobcats.
We're thinking cougars, because that way you can tunnel them out to the big cage eventually.
And then somewhere, was that last night you were talking about Reno and other cat, Cheeto?
Chitaro.
Not going out there? Is there any other cats that maybe are too scary to go out there?
Those two are the scariest. Because they're fully clawed and they're still pretty mobile, but they have really nice trees that they can get up in already, so I don't feel so bad about them having space.
By Gail?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I was thinking about putting them, but they can't go there. We can give them the best cage we got back there and don't even hook that on the tunnel system.
Yeah. In fact, with all of the remodeling, I wonder if maybe we could bring Jumanji over here, because Jamie pointed out there's some really beautiful trees here that aren't being used.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like that big gorgeous tree, not this first one, but the one back there. So you could get some height on it for a leopard.
Yeah, around a single tree like that we probably could by doing sort of a tower arrangement like that and drop back down, because this wall's too low. We're going to have to raise the wall up just to put a roof on it. About 3 feet or so. And I think they use the old wire, so it don't look so bad.
You can't put a roof on this. Can you?
I don't know about this, but we fixing to try right next door.
Oh, really? Wow.
Well,
I didn't think you could span that much space.
well, it's tricky though. Back on the back end, we got the roof area with a lockout
Yeah.
on both of these. And we're getting the tree limb and the lower stuff out of the way now. And we're getting some of the palmetto out of the way.
I saw that just now. I was like, oh, there goes the bananas.
We should be able to go in there with a sheet of wire hanging on that bobcat just like we did up yonder. And what I need is one of the 12-foot ladders to set somewhere in here. Remember how we fixed that roof on that cage that you and Jamie and Justin worked on?
Yeah.
Because I had to put a tower in.
Yeah.
And all those old cages up at a gift shop, I put the towers in.
Yeah.
And they're fine.
No, that's true.
So I wanted to, if I can run a pipe through the top of the ladder or near the top and rest on the top of the wall after I raise the wall, you can come in with that boom lift, get it up and get it turned and lay a sheet of wire that'll rest on there and on the edge of that. And after at least the second sheet or maybe the third, I'm not sure about the distance how it works out, but we get these held up with them jack pipes that I use.
Yeah.
Long enough to build a tower and get it under the corner out here.
It's probably a whole lot easier to build your towers before you have the roof on them.
Yeah.
You've already done it the hard way plenty of times.
And I think by bridging back to the back wall and bridging over to the side wall, then to keep coming the next group of wires, if it'd probably be like 3, because that's close to 15 feet, roughly. Same thing, this pipe will have to be, because this will be resting on bridge now, all by itself up there in the corner. Then we can lay these up the same way with the jack pipes. put another tower in the corner here, run the bridge from that tower to this tower, tower to the wall.
Well, that's going to be exciting.
And then after we make both walls east and west, it's just now all this is supported with bridges like any other cage we're working on. I come in again and another tower.
I like it.
Pipe and pipe.
I like it a lot.
It won't be fast, but it'll give you one heck of a big room, all in one room.
That'll be nice.
Rather than reshape the cage down to small enough so we can bridge it with a 16-foot wire close. Definitely not over 20.
Hello, everybody. You're going to be so happy that Chris Poole has agreed to be my guest on the Cat Chat show. And this is just a test to make sure that all of his equipment is working. And if it is, then tomorrow we will actually have a show featuring one of your favorite people, Chris Poole, who does all of those wonderful videos that everybody loves. What I've done is just sent him a invite to the Google Hangout, but what he'll have to do is download some software on his end, and this is what usually takes so long when I'm trying to get a Hangout started. Once people start using Hangouts and it becomes more ubiquitous, everybody will have already gotten a Gmail account, will already have gotten their installation program downloaded, so these things will start up a lot faster. It's just when you're dealing with cutting edge technology, you have to kind of push, pull, and drag everybody else along with you until it becomes something that everybody embraces and uses. There's a terrible delay between what I'm seeing on the screen and what's coming out of my mouth, but I think it's because iMovie is just acting stupid in the background. I can't get it to shut down. It says it's worried about or working on something, and I just can't make it stop, but I can't see what it's doing either. Can you guys hear that? It's Nikita Lion. She's right outside my window and she's roaring. Well, as long as we're sitting here waiting, I got some of the cutest letters. We do something in a school planner each year. It's a little ad, but it's mostly just a cute drawing of some of the cats here and the link to our website in case kids want to come visit us. But every year I get the cutest little letters from the kids. They're so cute. This one says, "Dear Big Cat Rescue, thank you for providing me with a school planner. I can record my homework and work on my times tables. Also record on my reading log. Your writer, Katie." Dear Big Cat Rescue, thank you for our planners! ! In our class, we always record important, yeah, we need a spelling bee here, important info and our homework for the day in our planners. Thank you. Sincerely, Rochelle. And let me tell you, she has beautiful, beautiful handwriting. I wish I could print that well. Dear Big Cat Rescue, thank you for providing me with a school planner. I can record my homework assignments and keep track of dates. My sister, how old are these children that they're dating? My sister and I visit your website mostly. My sister, she loves tigers. Well, thank you. Sincerely, Alicia. Dear Big Cat Rescue, thank you for providing us with a school planner. It comes in handy a lot. I record my homework assignments every night. Every night I practice my multiplication facts, which helps out a lot. My mom always looks at it for my test scores. Once again, thank you. Sincerely, Alexia. Dear Big Cat Rescue. And this one she actually addressed, or he addressed to me, Carol Baskin. Hello, how are you? My name is Danny, short for Daniel. I'm 11 years old and I'm in the 5th grade. My teacher's Ms. Pack. I have 2 dogs and 2 cats. I am writing this letter to thank you for donating tons of planners to our school. They help us by helping my mom keep intact with my teacher and keeping track of my homework. I'm really more organized with all my stuff. As I said, thank you so much for your donations. Thank you, Daniel. Dear Big Cat Rescue, thank you for providing my school with student planners. They definitely are used and appreciated. I use it all the time! Exclamation mark. For example, sometimes to remember the states. Maybe the states are in there. From Chris. Dear Big Cat Rescue, thank you for providing me a school planner. I can record what I have to do for homework every day. If I didn't have that planner, I would forget my homework at school all the time. It always reminds me about my homework. Sincerely, John. Dear Big Cat Rescue, thank you for providing me and the whole school with planners. I use my planner a lot, and I like to help remind me of important assignments and to use the map of the United States. I guess it does have a map. Sincerely, Joel. I wonder if the map is the one that shows how many states have laws against keeping exotic cats as pets. Maybe we could include that in next year's planner. Dear Big Cat Rescue, thank you for providing me with a school planner. I can record my homework assignments and important things that are happening in my school. Your most best cat lover ever, Elijah. These make it all worthwhile. And this is the last one. Dear Big Cat Rescue, thank you for providing me with a school planner. I can record my homework assignments and study my multiplication facts. Sincerely, Heidi. And, I should have kept them. I don't like to keep a lot of paper, but I've gotten so many really nice letters from people lately. Lots of thank you letters, seems like way more than usual. I've run out of stuff on my desk to read. Got some nice checks in from the March for Lions. This is just the first of them. And what we're going to do with that is we have already donated $1,000 to be the major sponsor to... Oh, there you are! Woohoo! Yeah, it's hard the first time. And you know what? I finally found your Chris Poole account, but I didn't have you in my circles, and apparently if you're not in my circle, then I can't talk to you. So I just now circled you, so hopefully, maybe we should hang this one up and see if you can log in as you, unless you want to sign in as Cole tomorrow.
No, this works.
Okay.
Whatever's easy. Does it sound okay on your end?
Yes.
Yeah, cool.
Couple of things that you'll want to take notice of, because you can't see what the camera sees unless you're looking at it live.
Yeah.
But you might want to make sure that your head is kind of at the top of the screen, because if I put any kind of like Chris Poole film crew, whatever underneath you, you don't want it blocking your mouth. And also whatever is going to be behind you when we videotape, you might want to think about what's showing there.
That's kind of crappy right now. Maybe I'll turn it that way. But yeah, figure it out. So that's cool.
It's pretty clear.
Yeah, it looks pretty clear.
And we have 6 viewers right now. If there's anything you'd like to say to anybody.
Turn it off. Come back tomorrow.
I told them they should email me any questions they want me to ask you.
Sounds good.
Do you know what time you want to do this tomorrow?
Like noon. Is that the best?
Noon?
Yeah.
Okay. And you're going to be home at noon?
Yeah, I'm going to come back here to film the intro to the toilet paper video. and then so I'll be here, so that'll work.
Okay. We probably ought to get this set up on your work computer as well.
Yeah, I could do it at work actually. Maybe I'll just do it at work.
You'll have to go through the same thing where you download the stuff.
Yeah.
So let me know. And I'll keep this recording so you can see what it looks like after the fact. Oh, the other thing is you'll need a headset because your voice is going to sound horrible since you don't have a headset on. What happens is it'll record your voice, plus it hears it coming through my speakers and records it again, so it makes like a really bad echo that you can't hear talking to me, but in the final product it'll be scary.
That's not a problem.
Great. Cool. All right, thank you.
See you tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.